This is kind of on a whole different level, in the sense that we're putting on a show, and it's a theatre experience in a sense. It's it's not a noisy pub. It's it's not a pub gig. It's not a stage inside a venue where there's a bar and things like that. It's a performance space, and people are just there to listen.
Yeah. Well, it's a performance space that's purpose-built for what it is that we're doing that night. People are there to hear what it is that we do. It's not like you're going to a pub and you're setting up, and just the setup before you even start is looked at by the punters as an interruption to their evening of having a shindy and a couple of beers before they go home.
Or watching the footy on the TV.
Or watching the footy on the telly, yeah. So there was there was a lot riding on it, and I felt that there was a lot riding on it from my point of view, and that's just probably pressure on myself.
Yeah, you want an opening night to go well, though.
Well, yeah, that's right. Not that it was, because it was an opening night. There was a lot riding on it, but there was a lot of build up. There was a lot of work went into that particular night, and it all just came to a head, which that's what opening nights are for. And I suppose, now I'm relieved that the opening night has been done, because one, got the run on the board, beautiful.
Yep.
We know what to expect now, because there was always that element of unknown.
Of course.
Because we'd never played, what was the first time that we had played together in front of people other than a live stream, so the dynamic is different.
We did do the gig in the street, but it was half the show. That was
pretty informal.
It was much more informal, and it wasn't through
but nevertheless
effects or pedals. It was just straight into the PA.
Yeah.
So there wasn't, this was
like
everything.
This is like testing everything. A lot of attachment I had for it to work, because this is going to be the template of what we're going to do moving forward.
It is much more of a as I was kind of saying, it's a theatre, and you're almost paying a theatre type performance. You've
very elegant venue. I'm glad that they turned the chandeliers on.
Yeah, you've got. I mean, yeah, it's a nice place.
There was a lot of gravitas to the evening because of the venue that we were playing at. So it was pretty important in the scheme of things. And thankfully it did go well. It's like, okay, one down, many more to go.
Yeah,
there was a lot of relief.
Yeah.
From me anyway. At the end, it's just like, oh, okay, well that's...
You can kind of exhale, You are kind of holding your breath in the sense that you just want...
Yeah, it's like I can relax my sphincter now, because it's just like, it was like move. We're on a podcast, you can't see it, but it was just like, you're on the video, it's like,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But that's the thing, there's all that tension, and we spoke to... in the last season of the podcast, we spoke to Danny Dunner, and he always said that he doesn't get nervous because he practices a lot, and and I think that also this for us was it was the first time we played together properly in a long time.
Yeah,
we were playing through new kind of pedal setups to kind of create our sound. We were suited and booted with a new kind of, I guess, look and way of presenting Soul Trader. And, we're part of a big festival, the Fringe Festival in Adelaide, which has a lot of different kind of acts. So there's a little bit of weight, in that regard.
Sure. And people were paying money to see us.
And, yeah.
So you want to deliver. You want to give them their money's worth.
Yeah.